Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a what's in my hospital bag video. We are going in for a scheduled C-section for our very first baby here in a couple of days. I have watched a ton of these videos here on YouTube, so I have a pretty good idea of what we are going to be needing while we're at the hospital. We will be staying for about 72 hours, so we've got a few days worth of clothes and toiletries in here, but I love watching these videos and I thought it would be super fun to go ahead and film one. I'm also planning on doing an update on what I actually used of all of this, so definitely subscribe so that you don't miss that. I also do have a what's in my baby's hospital bag video that I can go ahead and link for you if you are interested in seeing that as well. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Let's just go ahead and jump into what I am bringing to the hospital. So first of all, I have a bunch of stuff thrown in here for my husband. He has got some socks and underwear. I also am packing him a couple of t-shirts since, like I said, we'll be there for a couple of days. And then I'm bringing him one of these like long sleeve hoodie shirts just in case it's a little bit chilly at the hospital at night. And then I have a pair of nice comfortable joggers for him, and then he will have whatever jeans and shirt he's wearing to the hospital that morning. I also need to throw in his hair product, his beard cream, his comb, his toothbrush, that kind of stuff, but obviously we're still using those every day until we go to the hospital, so I need to remember all of those items to go in here as well, and a pillow and blanket for him because he will be staying the night with me. I am not actually packing a going home outfit for me because it is scheduled for first thing in the morning, so we need to be at the hospital at 5:30 a.m. So I'm pretty much going to wake up, get dressed, drive to the hospital, fill out paperwork, and then change into a hospital gown. So whatever I wear to the hospital that morning, I can wear home because I'm only going to be wearing it for probably an hour at the most. So I won't be bringing a coming home outfit. I'll be wearing my coming home outfit. But I did throw in a couple pairs of underwear for myself. I have one here from Victoria's Secret, and then I have just a massive pair of kind of granny panties just from Walmart, cheapo underwear. And these are both very stretchy, like spandexy type material. I am planning on using the mesh underwear that the hospital gives you, but just in case I don't like those or they're not comfortable or whatever, I have a nice clean pair that I can change into and then send my husband home for more. So like I said, every woman ever has said that those mesh underwear are like a godsend. So I am planning on taking full advantage of those, but if I happen to not like them, I have a couple of backups just in case. I am also bringing a few feminine hygiene products, nothing too crazy. I have a couple of these Summer's Eve cleansing cloths here. These are the Simply lines, so they're supposed to be more like natural, chemical-free type of a deal. So I have a couple of those in here. And then I also have two of each of these. So I have the Always super long overnight pads, and I have the Always super thick maxi pads. I know even with a C-section, you still bleed afterwards. And again, the hospital does have super crazy, huge, giant granny pads for you. But just in case my bleeding is not that heavy, I figured I would bring a couple of lighter weight pads with me. So I'm bringing a couple pairs of socks. I have just some basic regular cotton socks here, and then I have a pair of aloe infused fuzzy socks. I'm planning on wearing slip-ons to the hospital, like slippers with a hard bottom. The ones that are kind of a little bit more cutesy though, not like slippers, but sort of like the moccasin looking shoes. I will be wearing those to the hospital so that I don't have to worry about bringing slippers with me for walking the halls. I can just wear the shoes that I wore there. And then as far as clothing for when I'm actually at the hospital, our local Kmart just recently went out of business, and when they were doing their big closeout, clear out sale, I picked up a couple of like super giant 3XL sized granny nightgowns basically. So I have this one here that just snaps down the front, and this is a very similar like texture to a hospital gown, so I just thought it would be nice to have something to change into after I shower that isn't a hospital gown. This is a little bit cuter, and like I said, it snaps down the front, so that'll be really good for breastfeeding. And then the other one is a super soft cotton one, and this zips all the way down the front. Again, these are not attractive or flattering in any way, shape, or form, but they're super comfortable and very soft, and that's really all that I'm gonna care about. Post-op is just being comfortable, so these were also both nice and cheap, so if they get ratty and dirty and stained and gross, I can just toss them, so that's nice. This is crazy super high maintenance of me, but I'm actually bringing 2 robes. So the first one is from Pink Blush Maternity, and it just looks like this. It's a maternity robe, and I like this because it's super, super lightweight. So this will be nice for like walking the halls and stuff of the hospital. And this robe is from Target. It's very, very plush and soft, and I thought this one would be awesome for when I am lounging around my room. I know hospitals tend to be pretty cold, so I thought that this super thick, soft robe would be awesome, and I purposefully got a dark color, if you know what I mean. I got dark colors in both of them because I'm kind of planning on just chilling out in a robe or one of those nightgowns the whole time. So this will be great for when visitors come because it's a little bit thicker, so it'll kind of cover me up a little bit more. I'm less likely to have like a nip slip in this one than in the maternity one because it's a thinner material. So that is why I'm bringing 2 robes. I know it's high maintenance, but I am having a baby, so I don't really care. And then of course we will be throwing in like our laptops and laptop chargers, headphones, cell phone chargers, wallets, all that kind of stuff. We will make sure that we have that the morning of, but let's go ahead and get into the toiletry type items. So first of all, I'm bringing some thank you cards. These are just a few little note cards I have left over from my baby shower, and I thought that it would be kind of nice to be able to write a thank you note for the nurses. I can also leave one for my doctor, and I thought that if anyone happens to bring like flowers or gifts or whatever, I can write out a thank you card so that I don't forget to do it when I get home. So I'm bringing just a few of these. And then I don't know how much time we're gonna have to actually sit and fill this out, but this is a little baby memory book, and this has a whole page in it of vitals and stuff right after the baby is born. And then there's also a couple more pages here of stuff to fill out about the baby's birth, and I thought it would just be kind of convenient to have it there to do while we're there. Like I said, we're probably going to be at the hospital for like 3 days, so I'm sure there will be some kind of downtime at some point that we can fill all of this out, but there's also a little spot back here for the handprint or the footprint, so I thought maybe they could stamp that while they're doing that. Have an old Ipsy bag here that I packed up to be kind of like a labor bag to have right next to me while I was laboring, but since we're having a C-section, this is kind of just going to be like my little essentials bag. So I have a lip balm in here. This is the Nivea Kiss of Mint and Minerals. I have a hair tie in here. This is just a pink and white little chevron ribbon hair tie. I've got some hand lotion. Pink Chiffon from Bath & Body Works is my favorite. I've got a pack of gum. Mint gum has really helped me with my nausea throughout my entire pregnancy, so I thought if I got nauseous afterwards, I would probably want to have some of this. I'm bringing just a few Tums because I'm really picky about the kind of Tums I like, and I have had heartburn terribly my entire pregnancy. Tums have been my BFF, so I thought that I would bring some of these just in case the hospital doesn't have the type that I like. And then I'm bringing a few granola bars. These are mainly for my husband, but they also have vending machines and stuff at the hospital, so we'll bring cash for that. On to the toiletries. I am bringing a pack of these flushable wipes because I have heard absolute horror stories about the first time going to the bathroom after having a baby, and I thought I would probably want these, anything to make it a little bit more comfortable, so I am bringing a package of these. And then I have a little bag of shower toiletries here. We have a shampoo and conditioner. These are from Tresemme. I've got a shower gel, again, Pink Chiffon from Bath & Body Works. I have a little face wash. This is just from Fresh. And then I have a hair and body wash. This is from American Eagle for my husband, just in case he decides to shower at the hospital. If not, he can just run home and it's not that big of a deal, but I thought I would bring this just in case. I'm kind of anticipating him not leaving the whole time unless we forget something, so I am packing as if he's going to be there the entire time with me. I have some deodorant for me and some spray-on deodorant for my husband. I have a couple of little nursing pads. I know that the hospital does provide these for you, but I thought just in case I would grab a couple, because if I'm leaking, I'm not going to want to wait for a nurse to come in. I'm going to want to just slap some on. So I thought that I would grab a couple of these just in case. I have a little mini toothbrush and toothpaste for me. Again, I still need to throw hubbies in here. I have some makeup remover wipes. These are from Simple. These ones are my favorite. If you've ever seen an empties video of mine, you know I go through these like crazy. I absolutely love these. Definitely have to have these in the hospital. I have a little teeny tiny bit of hairspray here. I'm also going to throw in my hair straightener. I don't know if I'm actually going to use them because I don't think I'm going to want to like stand up and do my hair while I'm in the hospital, but just in case I want to feel a little bit more put together, look a little bit nicer if we're doing like pictures and stuff, I thought I would bring a little bit of hairspray and my straightener so that I can get freshened up a little bit. I have a hairbrush in here. This one is just a little R2-D2 brush. And last but not least in here, I have some dry shampoo because obviously I'm definitely gonna need this if I'm laying in a hospital bed, so. And now on to the fun stuff. This is my makeup bag that I am bringing. It is from Tarte. I absolutely adore this bag. And I thought I would bring a little bit of makeup just so I can feel more put together again, or if we take pictures, if I have guests coming over and stuff, I might just want to feel a little bit more like myself. So I thought I would bring some makeup. I typically wear makeup on an everyday basis, so I don't know why I would not want to in the hospital, but I thought it would be nice to have. So I've got some Q-tips in here, which are just tied together with a little hair elastic. Even more lip balm, because you can never have too much lip balm in too many places, so I'm bringing another one of those. I decided to go with a BB cream instead of a foundation because I can put this on with my fingers. I don't need a foundation brush for this. So this is the L'Oreal Magic BB Cream. I love this stuff. And then for powder, I'm bringing my Tarte Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation just because it's a little bit more full coverage, and with the BB cream and a full coverage powder, I can pretty much get the same look as a foundation. I am just bringing my e.l.f. small stipple brush to go with that. For concealer, I'm bringing the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. This has a little brush tip on it, so I can just swipe it under my eyes and then blend it out with my fingers. I have a little Pixi Duo blush here. I can swirl my brush in the whole thing for the blush, and then I can focus on just the highlighter side to do my highlight, so I thought this would be a good one to bring. And I'm just using this little e.l.f. Small powder brush for that. These brushes are all kind of my backup stash, so they're not ones that I use on a regular basis, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this goes with like no normal brushes, but I have this little tapered brush here to set my under eye concealer. I have a mini of my Kat Von D tattoo liner. I have a brand new unopened Lash Sensational mascara from Maybelline. This is actually my all-time favorite mascara, and I thought that it would kind of bring me some comfort and make me happy to have a brand new fresh tube, so I've got this in here. I have my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is just the quickest, easiest brow product, and to go with that, I have a little double-sided brush from e.l.f., so I've got the spoolie on one end and the little brush on the other end. I really debated hardcore if I was going to bring an eyeshadow palette or not, and I decided that if I wanted to kind of make myself look a little bit more done up, the way that I would do that is with eyeshadow. So I thought, why not bring a full palette? I was gonna just bring like a single eyeshadow, and I really went back and forth, but I thought if I'm feeling a little bit ambitious and I want to do like a more glammed up look, I'm gonna want a palette. So I have these three brushes here, just a couple from Luxie and one from e.l.f. And then of course my Too Faced Natural Matte palette. Probably my all-time favorite palette. As you can see, this has been very well loved. I can do a very natural look with it, and I can also kind of spruce myself up a little bit with it as well. So that is it for all of the makeup I'm taking. I tried to do a very toned down version of my normal everyday look. I tried to use as many multi-purpose items as possible, so hopefully this little makeup bag will do me well while I'm there. But okay, you guys, that is everything that I am packing in my hospital bag for me and my husband to go and have our baby here in a couple of days. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I am planning on doing an update and letting you know what I actually used out of all of this and what I didn't end up needing out of all of this. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe and stay tuned because that will be up very soon. Otherwise, if you haven't been following along with my pregnancy here, I will go ahead and link my entire playlist of pregnancy update videos Be sure to check that out before you leave. And thank you so much for stopping by. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.